Hey folks, today we are taking a look at Nickelodeon's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Metalhead. Now, I am a Turtles fan. I grew up watching Ninja Turtles back in the 80s, and I've always loved the show and the franchise. And then I saw this guy at my local Walmart, and I just had to have him. Why? Well, he's a robot Ninja Turtle. Why not? So, turning him around on the back, we see the other Ninja Turtle figures that we can pick up. We've got Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo, Splinter, who I love the design of the new Splinter, April O'Neil, Shredder, Krang in a robotic suit, Foot Soldier, Fish Face, and Dog Pound. Now, I do not remember these guys from the show at all, but I know they showed up in the comics. His bio is pretty much that Donatello built him out of old Krang tech. So that is very, very cool. And here we have Metalhead out of the packaging. Now, I will admit, I do like the detailing on this guy. He is a very cool-looking little figure. The gray and the yellowish orange really work well for this guy. I love the NYC manhole cover for his shell. I really do like that. That is a nice touch. I don't understand what the arrow there on the hand is, as I haven't actually watched much of the show. His missile is located in his right hand, though there's no spring action. It's just a hole there. The overall look of the figure is nice, though I wish there was some more detailing. I would love to get a hold of some paints and just give him a little bit more detailing. I do really appreciate the fact that his eyes are colored. They are colored the same blue that the main pipe there in his chest is colored. I really do appreciate that. It would have been very easy for Playmates to skip on that. Now, at the top of his head, there is this little symbol. I'm not sure what this is. I guess it's just a little trapdoor. But overall, the looks of the figure are nice. The mold is nice. It's got nice texture. The plastic does feel a little bit on the cheap side, though, but it's not that big a deal. As I said, the hand does not have a spring-loaded or spring mechanism. You just push the missile out like that, or you can flick it out. One major issue, though, is you could see the drill that was used to pierce this side of the arm left some very unsightly after effects. As you could see, it's pretty much marred the plastic, and I've actually taken a little bit of piece of sandpaper and actually sanded that out a little bit, because initially I couldn't get the missile in his hand. You can see straight through his arm, as you could see right there. Unfortunately, that's just kind of dumb, but oh well. Posability-wise, his head does move, though it is very tight. Both arms move up and down at the shoulders. Then the wrists do move for both hands. No torso articulation. There is limited leg articulation, however, and there is knee articulation. The big issue, though, is I wish the kneecaps here, which the kneecaps are actually these big guards, knee guards, I wish you could move the legs a little more forward in so much that it's a little bit difficult to pose this guy. This guy's going to fall over sometimes, but he has nice, wide feet, so that's probably not going to happen. Metalhead is a pretty neat figure, but his limited posability doesn't really do a whole lot for my like of the figure. He's more of a action statue, you could say. My other major issue with the figure is his size. He's not very big at all. In fact, Cyberverse Optimus Prime from Transformers Prime is roughly the same size. Here is Fall of Cybertron Optimus Prime, comparatively. That is a small toy. This guy is not very big at all. Now, I know there are larger figures for the Turtles, but Metalhead does not have a larger figure yet. And for the price, I think the packaging is absolutely ridiculous. Because, as you can see here, here's where his feet are, and then you've got all this extra packaging. That's because the people that are making the figure want the figure to appear larger in the packaging. It's a normal trick. Everybody does it. So my biggest complaint, as I said, is the size. For the money, you're getting a very small figure. Overall, Metalhead is not a bad figure. He is a lot of fun, and he looks really good. I just wish he was bigger. I really wish he was bigger, because I think that would make the figure a lot more fun, for me, specifically. I'm not saying that this figure is bad in any respect, but for what you pay for him, you get a small figure that has very limited posability. But it looks good. The figure looks really good. So I'm going to have to say, given the fact that he's small and his price, I'd rather have a smaller, good-looking figure than a larger, really bad-looking figure. So that's a win in my book. So should you pick this guy up, if you're a fan of the Turtles and you really want to have a robotic turtle in your collection, then yes, I would definitely recommend this guy.